Hello, I am the Trash Man. My co-host, the Samu Hustler, is off this week. So today I'm going to talk about what I think is going to be the defining story even with the launch of Ether 2.0. I think that part of the problem that the Ethereum network has had over it's been about 3 years now of increasing gas fees. Gas fees have continued to go up as more applications have gone to Ethereum virtual machine. Now, we have a project here that's going to be EtherPunks, but it's not like the original CryptoPunks. This is going to be ETCPUNKS.
Classic
Ethereum. So if you know anything about the history of Ethereum, you understand that the initial split in the hard fork came about because of the theft of tokens from the DAO. The Vitalik Buterin and his crew decided to hard fork Ethereum because they had lost a lot of money on Ether Classic, on Ether. Ethereum Classic was the hard fork that decided to continue with the tokens in the wallet, tried to stay decentralized. And instead of what Ethereum eventually became, which was a more centralized project. So Ethereum Classic has sat around 40 to 50, maybe a little bit less since then. I mean, the price of it's relatively low, but the bandwidth's still there, and it's, for the most part, it's Ethereum. Has most of the Ethereum standards adopted, has most of the interoperability with smart contracts. Now, one of the things with this recent boom in NFTs has been the high transaction costs for transacting in, NFTs. And most NFTs are essentially just avatars. There's nothing there. It's just overpriced avatars. Now, by putting these ETCPUNKS onto the Ethereum Classic network, you get cheaper NFTs. You get cheaper avatars. You get cheaper representations of, stuff. I think that this ETCPUNKS, right? They're going to put it onto this network where there's a lot of open bandwidth. And some of the punks, they're not going to be necessarily the greatest things. I mean, an original CryptoPunk sold this year for, $150,000 from Visa. A company bought that. For Ethereum Classic, though, right? I think on Ethereum Classic, because you have such a much broader spectrum and less bandwidth on the network, and the fees are a little bit less aggressive, you could put certain applications that might be good on, Phantom or AVAX, which has recently had a lot of increase in fees, or on the Ethereum network, or on other smart chains. You can put it onto Ethereum Classic, which is still just basically Ethereum, and retain some of the value. I think this is a proposition that this project does. I don't think this is the project I'd buy into. I mean, let's go click into it. I mean, etcpunks.com. I mean, they're not inspiring. I thought the EtherPunks originally, or the CryptoPunks, I thought when those came out a long time ago, I thought they were kind of ugly, kind of nasty.
Procedurally generated garbage.
Yeah, it's just not very good. I mean, I could get better things, but there's nothing dynamic or cool about them. I mean, like this one has female, number 2 is wild hair. It's ranked 7995. I mean, it's just some pixels. I could make something like this if I really wanted to. I mean, somebody could make something like this with minimal effort. Why am I paying so much money to have something that's made with minimal effort? Art is supposed to show some sort of effort. I mean, even something procedurally generated like this is like McDonald's. Why am I going to go to McDonald's and pay $400 for a hamburger? Why am I going to pay that for an avatar? If this could be my avatar, sure. I'm not going to pay $400,000 for this. I might pay maybe, if I'm really supporting the artist or I'm supporting what they're doing in their projects, right? I might pay $5 to $10. That's what I want to pay. I want to pay $5 to $10 for an avatar. People seem to think that NFTs are the future, right? That we're going to use these for more non-fungible tokens for all sorts of stuff like real estate transaction contracts. We're going to be using it for, representations of physical assets. That might be the case, but if the price of the digital equivalent of this, right, is more than the physical, what am I actually buying? You got to ask that yourself, you folks out there. What am I actually buying? I think this is a good project. I think it's cheap enough that you could get in. I don't think the costs, like if I go here, wonder what the costs are. I don't know if they have the marketplace. Let's go to the marketplace. So let's see what they're offered at.
What the fuck?
So the highest one, let's see, let me go up here. Anything over. They offer some stuff at 1,000 Ether Classic, which is 42,000. I don't think anyone's going to pay 42,000. I think they know that. I'm seeing 10,000 they're offering. I think this is just people trying to say, up here, 99999999999, more than the actual supply of Ether Classic they're offering it at.
He's advertising.
He's advertising. He's showing that he has it, right? I think it's just a representation of what, I don't want to sell. Because nobody's going to pay 400,000 for this. However, if I go down to, let's go down to the lowest ones, right? Let's go down to the 0. Sliders don't seem to work. That's another thing I don't like about this marketplace. The UI could use a lot more work. I'm just saying, it could use a lot more work if you're out there and you're listening. Oh, man.
Well, it's like they're loading the whole stack
That's not good.
of avatars. They're not even pre-caching it or using low renders or any of that.
No, they're loading pixels, and I think it's dragging down on their site. I wonder if I could crash their site just by messing with the sliders 100 times.
Probably do a headless browser and do 10,000 of them. Crash the project. For would-be hackers. You could crash this project.
My gosh, they're trying to say that you can spend spend $80 and get one of these. I don't know if $80 is going to be worth it for me, folks. Who wants to spend $80 on an avatar?
That looks like shit.
It's garbage. It looks dumb. It's trash. I'm the trash man.
I hate green.
Ether is the color of green, so you can't even get it. They have a price floor on this of 2 Ethereum Classic. I think this is a little bit expensive for what you're getting. If you would have minted them initially for 1 Ether Classic, it would have been cool. But I mean, for 2 Ether Classic, no. If I had to say personally what I would want for an NFT, or if I was going to generate a project for you people listening out here, I would want to have something that would generate for $5 to $10 to maybe $20 if it's really unique. Maybe $30. You gotta think it's like going to the tourist stand, when you're going out and visiting somewhere, and then you go to wherever you're visiting and you pick up a tchotchke. Okay, folks, that's all I gotta say today. This has been the Trash Man. I hope you folks have a wonderful day.